came. I am the Archangel Tyrael, and I will defend this realm from all who would defile it. For I am justice itself.
Hi, new friend. I am Brightwing. Do you know about fairy dragons? Well, we like happy things, like nature and making new friends. Ooh, and snack time. When playing with friends, the fun never ends. Hey, come back.
The pathetic wretches of this new realm already fear me.
They should. So many souls for me to harvest.
And I shall begin with theirs. This nexus, all its power, it will be mine!
Those who oppose me invite their own demise.
If the two of us have learned anything fighting fools like these before, it's that
when we work as one, none can stand against us.
we are Shogun! We will rule the Nexus!
Or destroy it.
Hold on to hope. It will not abandon you. The eternal conflict continues between the forces of good and evil. Evil will triumph over those who give in to despair. But despair cannot defeat the power of hope. Hope is the voice that will never be silent. Hope is the stream that fills the wells of courage. Hope is the light in the darkness. And in the darkness, I will be that light.
We came to this world as exiles and outcasts. But together, we can be more. A weapon to break the chains of oppression. A bastion for the hunted and the lost. A family bound by blood and honor. And if our enemies do not give us peace, we will give them war! Victory or death! This I pledge as your war chief. Until the end of days, I live and die. For the Horde! us to settle.
So, one day I wake up to find that me and my friends are lost. Again! No one said it was your fault, Olaf. But if there's one thing we're good at, it's... Getting lost? No, Balog, we're good at... Now what? Listen, I'm trying to say that if we stick together, there's no obstacles. Oh, no! Back up! Oh, no! Like I was saying, if we work as a team, the three of us, we can accomplish anything. Don't mess with the Vikings. That's right.
Eric, I gotta go, Ramona. Please.
Now? Couldn't you have gone before we left?
Oh.
It's not easy being queen. So many subjects to keep in line. So many scores to settle. I am the swarm. And vengeance has never looked this good.
You thought you were so clever that you could hide from my wanting gaze. Mortal fool. Drown in the tide of sin. Even now, my minions march forth, claiming this misbegotten realm in my name. For I am Asmodan, and my reign of sin will not be stopped.
From all over the Nexus, by ground and in flight, heroes came together for this one special night. Great Father Winter had set forth a decree. There would be no fighting, and all must agree. Confused and bewildered by such a sweet scene, even this demon stopped acting so mean. The Sugar Plum Fairy just wanted to brawl. But looking around at this magical sprawl, her rage dissipated. Yet now did she know she'd brought presents and gifts, but the wrong kind of bows. Nearly everyone partied in good festive cheer, but one was mistaken for a simple reindeer. The mage controlled things that got out of hand. She made sure they all knew no squabbling would stand. Making trouble, you see, would come at great cost. A snowball or two, and some icy cold frost. At last, Great Father Winter gathered them round to make an announcement, so none uttered a sound. There's a new Great Father Winter. He has something to say.
Hello, everybody. Stitches want to play.
In the end, they all realize that despite this one night, the great gift of Wintervale is the joy of the fight.
Legends say, on the eve of the Lunar Festival, monsters would emerge to destroy the lands and terrorize its people. One year, a stranger appeared and told the villagers that they had no need to run. Together, they could defeat the evil. He knew the creatures would be frightened of their red clothing, blinded by the brilliance of their lanterns, and startled by fireworks in the middle of the city. As the villagers distracted the creatures, it was the stranger's time to strike. With the evil finally defeated, the villagers celebrated their victory. Even today, it is believed the stranger still roams the wild.
I don't know, Taco. I look like I'm a murdering Muppet with that cleaver. I'm good. Thanks for having me, Taco. How are you? You are yes. Glad we cleared that up. You know, I think we should petition Blizzard to change it to Guardians of Terror. I like that name. Oh no. Broken audio. That's no bueno.
Okay, that should be working. Oh no. Wait. Is that? Feedback? Okay, no, it's not. It only gave me feedback while I was doing the thing. All right, and I have a sound bar again. Okay, sound's working. All right, howdy, hello, welcome to twitch.tv/El Taquito. I'm Taco, and this is episode 3 of the NGS season 19 podcast, Taco Cast, where why cast when you can podcast a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm a person. Sill's here, happy to be here. Also with me is Sill Coffee. She is not Mr. McGiblets, but a dog on a couch. Ground Up is Heavy Greg. Ground Up wins toss takes first hero pick band. Sky Temple, Sky Foundry. Garden of Heavy Greg bands. Battlefield of Eternity. Braxton's Holdout. And brings us to Garden of Terror. Why talk about the game when you can talk about everything else? Did I miss anything, Sil?
I have to say, good job on that quick intro and getting us caught up.
All right. Yep. Now we're in the lobby, ready to roll, I think. And Jellycase, thank you so much for letting me know that my audio is broken. I've been having multiple troubles with my sound software that I use. But I mean, it shouldn't be an issue because if, in all reality, oh no, I lost it. Oh, it's not on this board. I have trouble with my sound software, but I shouldn't really need it because
I'm not using a soundboard.
So you know.
Well, we've got some time. It looks like a team member needs to use the restroom before we start this game.
Perfect. Also, Jellycase, thanks for the first time chat.
All right, so Taco, do you know both of these teams? Are they old school teams? I know the Newmans have been around for a while.
Newmans have been around for a while. I don't recognize the members of Ground Up, but sounds like they've been around for a little bit. At least
awesome.
Enough. Buggy, do I need to take your leash off? Yeah.
I love the little tail going by.
Yes.
Bun's camera.
Yeah. And you can kind of see him behind me a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so now the homies are waiting on them. That means they're not waiting on us. That's good. That's good.
Huzzah.
How was beating children today?
Pretty good. And what Taco means by that is I teach martial arts to children. I don't actually beat them, but yes, I do hit them with a pillow and a stick. It's also called a bopper, where they learn to block. It's wonderful. And sometimes pool noodles at times.
Yeah, I thought it was always pool noodles.
It's not always pool noodles. Today, you know, what I bought for the dojo is they do the sword test, but I've changed it to a lightsaber test. So when they do the drop dodge test, I swing a lightsaber at them. It's pretty fun. The kids enjoy it and it makes the noise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, sometimes they have good sales on, was it May the 4th, be with you. And so I got a battle ready one for a pretty decent price.
Nice. Do they do anything for the Return of the Fifth? Revenge of the Fifth?
I don't think so. I'll have to ask my neighbor who's like a obsessive Star Wars fanatic, and he usually tells me when all the deals go up.
Did you know that, and now I can't remember, it was Jedi. So Return of the Jedi was going to be Wrath of the Jedi.
Oh.
But it was coming out at about the same time as Wrath of Khan. Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Wrath. And they decided that I might have a few details messed up here. Because I feel like they both were going to be something different and they both changed. But I feel like but I know at least the explanation is the same, that they ended up deciding that to not have the same thing. Also, wrath was an emotion or was ill representative of the Jedi, so they made it Return of the Jedi.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Look at that. Our lobby
it
has
was-
started. But yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it was. I didn't think it was revenge because it was Revenge of the Sith, also, right? I didn't think they did revenge twice. But thanks, Pat. We're in draft now. Yeah, but yeah, that's the point. Is they were gonna be the same, and then they split up, and then they ended up not the same. Yeah, they were gonna have 2 titles in a row be revenge. That's a little wacky.
Interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. I couldn't remember.
Revenge of Khan. Wrath of Khan does sound more iconic.
Because that's what it ended up being.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I imagine if we Mandela this thing, it would have been Revenge of Khan would have made more sense. But Wrath of Khan does feel like it flows a little bit better.
Can you know, the minute you said Wrath, I immediately thought of the Lich King when you said that. Speaking of Blizzard, and now we're in a Blizzard game.
We don't talk about Blizzard. Those suck. So Ground Up picking up or banning Junkrat and Hanzo. Heavy Greg banning out that Stukaduke.
Nobody likes that Russian, honestly. It's pretty OP in the corridors here.
Mm-hmm.
Giant puddles everywhere. No Beetle Boy either. Oh my goodness, that was the fastest Oriole pick I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, these Oriole buffs have been great.
Yeah.
By the way, hint, team, hint. Well, Hoku, I'm sorry to report that Nyx did not pick Artanis, so. I'll be
Here we go again.
right back.
Our world is worth fighting for.
All right, Chromie and May being picked up by Heavy Greg. Look at this. They're waiting down the clock here instead of slam picking their next picks. Respect.
All right. Yeah, I like the Chromie and the May. Just in general for stuff. Gary and Raynor. All right. Just a second, friends. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Jim Laner. Is it going to be Laner or is it going to be another build of Raynor? We shall see.
Sorry.
All right. Dahaka has been banned out.
Oh, and I had to one more sec. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Last ban for blue team. What shall it be? Anduin. All right.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to my wife for a sec. Oh, and Pat has put a prediction up. It looks like
let's
yes.
go, Pat.
Thank you. I've been forgetting to do that. Ground Up or Heavy Greg, wager your fuzzy taco lips.
Oh, that's funny.
Mouthfeel and Lucia. This is an interesting team comp coming out of the Newmans, but I'm here for it.
I stand ready.
Your Majesty picking up the Ragnaros and
call me
Vala. Last pick for Synthesis.
That is hilarious,
Oh.
Pat. Ooh, Sergeant Hammer.
This is a spicy comp over here.
You think the Sergeant Hammer knows how her trait works?
I'm sure they do.
Were you there for that game? You were there for that game, right?
I can't remember.
We had
What game are
a we had a
talking about?
rando hammer that just would
Oh,
never siege
yes.
up on shrines.
Yeah. I think I was there for that.
That's fine, Pat. The ban appeal process is a 4-month process. I don't like saying process.
Will Rainer eat pie in the offlane? Pat, you know that it says die, not pie.
But that's the joke because we were all like, "Why does it say pie and stuff?"
It does look like pie. It does look pie.
Because Hoku,
People don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about his skin that says die on it.
Hoku, remind me when we get to after this game. All right, so here we are on Garden of Terror with Ground Up. What the hell? With Ground Up bringing Vala being played by Fangs, Nyx on the Oriole, Rainer, Army the U.S. That makes sense. Rano on the Garrosh, and Your Majesty on the Ragnaros. Who we got for Heavy Greg still?
All right, we have Chim19 on the Malthael, Randy Newman on the Lucio, Corrosive on the May, Randy Newman on that hammer, and we have Synthesis on the Chromie there, and what a big toss.
Huge toss, but Gary gonna be the first one to go down. Talents are on the screen. If anybody sees any talents they think we talked about, mention it in the chat. Wait, you have that clip, Pat? Send it to me. I will absolutely play it.
All right.
Hokey, she's across the house.
A little bit ahead on the XP here. Great rotations.
Let me see how well this works. It does.
Malthael having a pale horse? Of course they do.
Of course. I love when the things I try to set up to make casting easier don't work. Not making the casting easier. Rags open top. Got camp rotations coming from both teams getting set up here on Garden of Camp. Hammer sitting still, getting hit by the siege camp.
I think Randy Newman heard you, and now they're doing this wonderful sidestepping here.
And here's a Garrosh. Looking to invade, but not gonna happen. 3 camps about to be picked up for Heavy Greg. Only 1 so far for Ground Up, but it looks like the timing for Ground Up may be a little bit smoother. Level 4's hit for both teams. I'll pop Talents up. Nope, timing not as good for Ground Up. I guess the Siege camp, yes, but I don't know.
Oh no!
Nice.
Army they forgot to inspire the camp. Inspiration is forever. What a great toss by Rano there onto the Lucio.
Rainer, Jimmy the large minion, Elena Rainer now taking the level 4. Probably has the butcher announcer, so doesn't realize that things are being said about choosing a talent. If I promise that's not a personal attack, will my wife believe me?
Probably not. Let's be honest.
I won't promise her. I don't lie. Nice throw of the hammer onto by the Gary. I feel like this Lucio is going to be really disruptive for Gary. Big Sun onto Rainer. Going to try to pop the heal to survive. It doesn't work out. Big ol' slam. Gary goes down. That's going to be a cap for Heavy Greg. I think this is the most I've talked about a game so far this season.
Oh, am I raining it for you, Taco? Should I talk less about the game?
Are you ruining my podcast? I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, I already tried to talk about you beating children, so like.
I did, and I talked about it.
That's true. And what he means, oh man, oh, making it sound like it's okay, or rather like it's not as fun.
All right, 3 stacks on that whip for Nyx on the Oriole.
Isn't nature splendid?
Paula
Gather that
is
seed for me.
ace. Nope. W. Ooh, I'm having a hard time getting stacks. Big slam by the Oriole. That's gonna lower some health bars.
Oh, there comes the Sands. And Raynor getting caught out and picked by the hammer.
Swamp of Sadness.
Yes, the Swamp of Sadness. Ronald's in a little bit of trouble here, but Chromie W misses and they back off.
Yeah. Although I will say I like Time Loop a lot better than Swamp, but it has
Yeah, it does for sure.
Ragnaros entering his realm.
I can understand Chromie not wanting to take the time loop into a Oriole. Because the thing just gets bubbled, right?
Mm-hmm. Although I also think there's value in canceling someone else's ult, but I feel like something that offensive isn't how you do it. So
yeah.
Usually you take a defensive ult to cancel an offensive ult. So like Oriole uses the crystal. And also Oriole revive, so like why pick one target when you can pick them all?
Yeah.
Gotta kill them
and
all,
also,
gotta kill them all.
Yeah, and keeping them inside the hammer's damage range is really the name of the game right now. And how to support that hammer and what they're trying to do.
100%. Take note. I'm actually really liking.
Oh, and that was a kill for the offlaner in bot lane. I don't.
Yeah, I didn't
know
see
that.
it.
Yeah, but he got ultied by Chim Chim on that Malthael. So good pick for red team. Oh, what an ice wall up top. There's the combo and the stun.
White hasn't played Lucio in a while, but like I like this comp for us.
Yeah. They're doing great, I think.
Oh, they did buff Sands too. That's right. They're doing well.
Yep, and the Time Walker's Pursuit is 15% instead of 10%, so it is pretty good buff for spell power.
Yeah.
I like that dead gnome just randomly on the map near the objective.
Yeah, so that one is actually set up at the fountain, but it's one of those destructibles on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that one starts out set up.
All right, OBJ goes to Heavy Greg.
Not Bella, thanks for the 35-month streak. I gotta demonstrate my appreciation. I can be bot.
Oh no. Okay, I think Fangs gets out of this. Oh, maybe not. And there's another kill with Malthael ulti onto the Vala up top.
I'm being told you're loud.
Me? Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just gonna adjust the volume.
Oh yeah. Well, you're the only one that can do that, but I do apologize if it was too loud.
No. It's not that you're too loud. It's that I'm quiet, but I do that I fix it by adjusting.
All right, Ice Wall comes out and does hit the garage, but not able to get the full May combo with the Blizzard on it. But maybe zoning so that they can rotate, and looks like they're gonna steal this camp down here.
I like the camp steal. I don't think they're in a good position to push structures, so steal camp. I like it.
Plus they have 13s. Great zoning by Corrosive on May. Big throw with a double stun, but Grosh will pay for it.
Feeds up into the keep with the camp coming in.
Limbus says that Sans is kind of busted currently.
That's right. I think they helped with the mana costs and stuff.
Yeah, didn't they remove the
They
energy
removed
cost
the
for
ongoing mana cost? Is that
it? I
what it was?
think.
Malthael getting a camp while his team's pushing.
Okay, there's the disengage.
Yeah, and then Lucio, they all walk.
Yeah.
Yellow seed is on the verge of sprouting. Prepare to gather it.
Line bust, glad you can make a live cast. Good to see you.
All right.
Next seed coming up, 0-0 all around.
I wonder if they're gonna try to sort out their lanes a little bit and give this. They are behind tier.
Yeah, down
to
a
get
tier.
13. Yeah,
a
so
lot
I
of
think they're just
structure.
gonna give this so that they can
I think
catch
that's
up.
the call. I think that's the right call. Oh, it's the unraveling whatever that does it. Okay. Yeah, Pierce is good and has its place, Pat, for sure. Still does. But if you're going for like, I don't know. I feel like those two would actually really compete now. It also still reduces MR, right?
Be ready for it.
So if you're, with a heavy MR damage off laner, or you win double mage or something. But also maybe the buff is just good enough that you take it anyway.
All right.
Shouldn't you be gathering that seed, heroes?
Ground up is gonna chill and try to get closer to that 16. But
Ice wall coming up.
May does manage to engage with an ice wall.
Yeah,
They're looking at Nyx right now, and they do get the bop, but Stasis is popped. And tossed out by their homie
And
run.
Gary
And
goes
then
down
there's
to
the
the last
toss, and
right.
they get the counter kill? They do, but Raynor does manage to go down.
Yeah, he dies to the pie. Rag walking away with single-digit health.
Alright, your majesty is popping his straight right now. He's gonna give a big whack of his hammer.
They are in his majesty's realm.
Yes.
What are you doing in my realm? I'm sorry.
They're committing. They're gonna get this keep.
Oh, yeah? That's a good
They're gonna
keep.
get this keep. They're in a really great position here. They're probably gonna play it safe.
I think they just go for this objective and...
Yeah, and then push and try to get picks and end.
It is time. Do what must be done.
Good, Lucio just skating around like that.
As they say.
Mosquito. I feel like that's Mephisto. Mosquito.
Shade.
Alright. Alright.
Ice wall goes out. There's a little raggle. I'm curious about the it's late in the game now, but the hammer versus the lava wave. I wonder if lava wave just being behind most of the game would have helped out. But
It
hammer
might.
for the kills eventually.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of kill pressure. Like I've never thought the hammer was a bad ult. In fact, for a long time after Rag was released, I refused to take lava wave. But it's just so good.
It is really good, especially when you're in the back foot. But I've heard from like other higher level rag players that you don't need it if your team is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Because everything just stays cleared. I like the idea of removing a lane from the map for a while. Because then you can stay together.
Yeah. Alright, Sand's getting a lot of value there. People getting stuck in the swamp of sadness.
Or like on a 2-lane map, it just becomes a 1-lane map all game. Yeah, ARAM. And that looks like it's going to be game 1.
Yep, GG.
let's head back to the screen. The couch resident has changed. And a fairly low damage game. Even with 16 kills to 3, Chromie just barely out damaging the Vala. And then Ragnaros out damaging the hammer. Then Malthiel. So there's a substantial gap between the thirds. But overall, you know, it looks like just quick kills from the side of Heavy Greg. So there wasn't a whole lot of extra damage getting put out. So efficient damage. And then from the side of Ground Up, just not quite being able to get those kills, but having a very similar damage output. And yeah, Sans at level 18. Every quarter second, starts shredding spell armor. Passive, increase slowing Sans cast range by 50% and persist for 5 seconds after it's canceled. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take us back to here. While we figure out which dog gets a treat, it'll probably actually end up being both because I don't want.
Yeah, you can't give
Enneagram.
one only to one.
Boo! Right. He does actually just walk under her. It's ridiculous.
Which peppers is that? Is that Arthas?
That is Arthas. Come on, bud. Come on. So gentle. Good girl. Looks like we are going to Cursed Hollow. Big Little.
These teams seem to like big maps.
That's right. Alright, let's listen to this real quick.
I thought it was supposed to be die, but then
Is it die? I always thought it said pie.
Well, that's what I was saying.
That's because I bought it because I thought it said pie.
I thought it was supposed.
Yeah, and from Sil, does it say die? I thought it said pie. I bought it because I thought it said pie. That was you.
Facts. Okay, I won't deny that. It does look like pie.
Mm-hmm.
Fonts matter, okay?
Fonts matter. Oh man. All right. I guess we're our team 1 has first pick, so that means Heavy Greg picked the map. You know, I actually thought Farfenwagon was on this team. He is not.
Farf. I remember Farf.
Yeah. Oh, Bunny, come here. Come here, Bun.
She wants to play.
Come here.
Pie does sound good now, Pat. You know what sounds good is key lime pie. That's what sounds good.
All right, come on, lay down. No, don't fall, you big lug. All right, lay down. Here. Have a mic. Okay, Artie, you take the microphone. That's fine.
Oh, did you puppies?
All right, and now we're waiting on stuff, and that's fine.
what pie? Key lime pie, Lambus. Delicious. Yeah, key lime does sound delicious right now. Very tart. What kind of pie do you like, Taco?
Apple and blackberry. Well, it's blackberry's usually cobbler, but and pumpkin.
Mmm.
I can do some pecan pie as well, but
I do like berry pies, but it has to have at least 4 berries in it. 3 berries? Not enough, but 4 different kinds of berries? Just right.
different kinds of berry.
Yeah, 4 berry pie.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What? You ate all of the pie? You didn't share any with Vel?
It was probably at a time where she couldn't eat it,
Nah.
or she made it for work.
Vel says that's a lie. I'm not huge on sweets either. I can only do like a small piece.
Yeah, like I enjoy like candy and stuff and whatever, but in small doses. But also, my dad is psychotic. He used to, or I think still can, eat just like a single Hershey Kiss and be like, "What a nice treat."
Mm. Artie's eating the microphone? What? What is he eating? Taco, look behind you.
Oh, right, I'm muted. I'm sorry. It's a microphone toy.
Oh, okay. I thought Vel was being serious. I was like, how'd they get a microphone?
Do you see this dog though?
Yes, very sweet. Alright, it looks like Heavy Greg is ready, but we're waiting for our beautiful Team 1 to announce that they are ready.
Oh, Pat is a big fan of Pie Pat Mode.
Hmm. Oh, Val, you know what I had? I had shepherd's pie the other day, speaking of meat pie.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Sorry, I'm a big fan of pepperoni, shepherd's, chicken pot.
Oh yeah, chicken pot
I like
pie.
those pies. I like those pies a lot more actually.
Delicious with a like really buttery crust. Mm.
Hey, you want to go halves on a pie? Sure. So we got half pepperoni, half pumpkin.
Pumpkin is Howard's favorite pie. He demands it every year.
Nope.
Is Artie a big chewer?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he chews the hell out of stuff.
My dog is currently chewing a toilet paper core beneath my feet.
Love to see it.
It's like her favorite thing.
Oh, what else?
All right, they're starting the game. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Cursed Hollow.
Cookies. Val, what kind of cookies did you have today? Now I want a cookie. I honestly would rather eat cookies than pie, to be honest. But mostly because I love buttery things more than I like super sweet things.
That makes sense.
Pat says overlay.
I did. Just needed to wait a couple seconds.
Oh no. Her stomach is upset. That's not good. Drink some ginger ale, though. Or ginger tea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The only thing gingers are good for.
I love ginger. What are you talking about? Delicious.
Right. No, I'm saying you take a redhead, steep it in some water, and now you got
Oh my gosh, Taco. Alright, same bands coming out by Ground Up. Must be Target bands.
Say they must know something we don't.
Same with the first two bands on Heavy Greg.
I will say those are the Junkrat Hansa bands are good bands out in these spaces. Both of the quest collection maps.
Well, just in general, you do not appreciate Junkrat anywhere near the team in general, so understandable.
Oh, I appreciate it on our team.
Our world
Yeah.
is worth fighting for.
Okay.
You can't close the book because I voted.
That's a thing.
Oh,
No, that's
I can't
a
do
thing.
it.
He should have told me ahead of time that he wasn't going to be able to. But
that's
because
funny.
now I have to actually go find this shit again. How do I get to the death?
Oh? I heard today in Storm League, Murden being called Fat Genji.
That's funny.
So it looks like they're gonna have a light bomb delivery system over here on Ground Up with Fat Genji. I'd never heard that before. It's pretty hilarious. I'm surprised that Dahaka wasn't prioed on any of those maps. I feel like Dahaka is so strong. Maybe they just don't have Dahaka players? Yeah, that makes sense. The Malthael, like, solo killed a couple people. And got a lot of
the
value,
Malthael was a big threat.
Respect ban for Chim Chim's 19's Malthael.
Mm-hmm. Limbus, I thought that said bad pet at first.
How is Fat Genji Asmo? At least Murden
I guess if you take trample.
Okay.
Takes a long time for him to get there, which makes sense.
This galaxy shall suffer.
The galaxy shall suffer.
Ooh, double AA over here. Main Tank Gazlo. It's a thing now.
Running back the May Lucio Chromie. No Oriole picker ban this time.
Yeah.
Puppy looks so pathetic.
It'll be a little bit more difficult matchup for Blaze versus the Leo with his creepy hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy to hit that on a big-bodied mech dude. Oh, Randy Newman reported for the Cho'Gall portrait.
Wait, no, maybe he's the leader. So in WoW, Cho'Gall leads the Twilight Cultists, and maybe they're implying that Anduin has become a member of the Twilight Cultists.
Oh, I see.
Heroes.
Speaking of random crap. No, I'm kidding. That's not true. See, now I can't get... Still, who they got on Heavy Greg?
Okay.
Did not want to connect those two things.
We've got the Chromie, Randy Newman playing Chromie, and look at they're going trick-or-treating there. And Randy Newman on the Lucio synthesis on the Falstad Corrosive is once again playing main. Jim19 on the Blaze.
And for ground up, got Fangs on the Zul'jin, Your Majesty rocking it on the Leoric, Army the US on Vala, Nyx on Anduin, and whoever I'm missing, Rano on the Muradin. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh yeah, hero picks, that's random crap, but I was like, wait a second, I'm about to call a team random crap, and I actually don't want to do that.
That's his name is Army the US? I thought it was Army Theus.
It probably is,
like that.
but I don't know. You know, I think I saw his name set up differently on the NGS website, so I'll take a look.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. All right, Rana looking to disrupt rotation down to bot. Did they go... Yeah, is the W Bala again? Recklessness, Q build, Falstad. It's all look pretty normal for level 1 talents on both sides.
Obviously, on the website, it's battle tag, so...
All right. Lucy over here making himself a nuisance.
Yep, he does.
They're not actually gonna invade.
It is the job of a Lucio.
Jim being a little cheeky over here, grabbing blue team's vision. Alright, big camp pushing in here. It's probably what Fangs wants so he can focus and get his stacks going.
Yeah, Vala being relegated to the off lane, that might be a hindrance on the whole stack.
Yeah.
And maybe getting caught by the... Nope. Just low health and running away.
Heroes, gather tribute and earn my faith.
Well, Vala will be able to stack their W if at objective pretty easily, I think. Oh
yeah.
No.
Not like that though. Objective coming up here shortly. Vala will
like
be
that.
alive. Blaze working on that bruiser cam.
I think Randy Newman probably stays down here and just pushes.
Yeah, I think
Time traps and that siege. We do see a rotation from Fangs and Rano. Perhaps maybe he's thinking about rotating down and flanking Randy Newman, but I think Chromie does get out. Oh, but push check and does get a hammer in the face, and Rano looking for the body block. Chromie trying to sidestep it, does manage to get out using their time trap.
Yeah, I think, and Linebus has a point, ZJ on a big map is hard, also having a, you know, Vala has to stack on heroes. I think both of them together might be a tough ramp up all game. Really cool Zul'jin's stack. Vala is unlimited stack.
Nyx just getting stun chain there, but I think we'll be able to walk away from this. Oh. What a save by Nyx. That was godlike pull on Rano. Everyone on the blue team needs to buy Nyx some drinks for that Anduin pull. That was
always tip your healer.
Done. That's right. It was really well done.
Something support group.
Yeah, Randy Newman in a little bit of trouble and will get taken out. The Anduin star.
I love the Chromie laying in the pool of oil. Like his face down in it.
It's like barbecued gnome.
Yeah, or like she was bleeding out corrupted blood or something. Good fight going on. Getting some stack value for the Vala. No one else dies. But that edge there gonna be good for this second tribute. It looks like yes, Zildjian does manage to finish the cap for ground up. And now it's camp time.
Alright.
And everybody catch the Leo time?
Leo's out. This is a cheeky back by Corrosive right here. I'm surprised no one threw something on him to stop his back. Blue team has honor.
Honoru.
Alright. Same build as last time with the Chromie. I'm gonna look to push bottom. Great anchoring by Chromie there, stopping that rotation.
Yeah, the use of trap and then also Swamp of Sadness to control pathways is really big for Chromie. I'm really good at 2 of Chromie's basic ability.
And they're using their Time Walker's Pursuit to check for vision. Vision is so valuable on big maps. Well,
That's
on
facts.
all maps, actually.
Ice wall coming up.
Ooh! Gust out the jump.
Oh.
Trying to create space to finish that cap, but it doesn't quite happen. Ground up moving in, although looking like they're low on health bars. Half the team focusing on Mei, but the big boys going in, getting that kill on the Chromie. Nice entomb coming out of Leoric to help secure that. Burden jumping away, but it maybe won't get away with the Lucio following up. There's a pull from Anduin, and it will be enough. 60 HP in that avatar, and 2 more auto attacks. No, Lucio's gonna get away as well. Leoric's about to fall, 200 dead. But that sacrifice may be going to allow the team to get nice disengage from the triple hit time trap. So that's still going to be objective for
I think that flank by Fangs in the upper part of this area like really helped solidify that fight for blue team.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah.
Wait, we got a strafe? We got a strafe Vala? I love it.
Yeah, you don't see it often. Big ice wall combo coming out. See if they secure the kill. Oh, and Fangs walks away as Your Majesty is trying to zone out red team.
Yeah.
Not able to confirm the kill.
I feel like Reign of Vengeance is actually one of the few stuns that is still effective into High Five, because High Five is such a quick unstoppable. But the stun from Reign of Vengeance is so brief and very hard to respond to or anticipate, right?
Yeah.
Like the animation's so short that by the time Lucio unstops, the stun's already over.
Alright.
Bottom fort falls though for Heavy Greg while everyone's fighting here.
Spicy fly-in by the Falstad.
Yeah.
He's a little bit split with a Swamp of Sadness.
He does have the gust. There it is. Blow back the light bomb. The homie bunker does drop. You know what the best thing about the homie bunker is?
There's room for all of them.
It has room for all the homies. That's right.
Alright, big ice wall coming out. Stun on Reno. They do confirm the kill. And Nyx does follow after that.
Yeah. They go boss here, they push for it. Both?
Well, they're getting a... Oh, no, they're not getting objective. They're looking at the wrong thing.
That's
probably
okay.
Can go boss.
Okay, yeah, now they're moving in.
Let's see what it... Yeah, that's huge. The disengage with the light bomb with the Gus was
yeah.
well played.
Yeah, that changes it up real hard for sure.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this
All right, they're all gonna want to fight for this. They've got oh, this is a saucy call because this is third objective, right?
Got a talent check requested. Yeah. But they're already clearing out the top boss, but the next one is up high. However, I will say, they're in good position. They've been winning pretty much all of the engages. Leo being able to scout out so the team can rotate down. But Leo does end up going down. Heavy Greg holding on to this. They're not going to get the boss now. They're gonna have to rotate up for the objective. So at the loss of the boy who lives again, they do stop the boss take.
Wow, kill out on the Zul'jin. They're really low up here. No mana and no health on the Falstad.
That's right. Of course.
Randy Newman looking for the kill, and they do confirm it on the Vala there. This is like some saucy fights, and Heavy Greg manages to get the objective.
Yeah. Alright, time for some push. Quest complete, time to feed. Honey, can you come take the dog's potty, please?
Red team has destroyed the fort.
I like this build that Corrosive has on the Mei. It's not something you see normally. This must be just like indicative of their playstyle for Mei.
The what?
The Mei build?
Oh, that's, I mean, I guess you're pretty much, you mainly only see me play Mei, right?
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Mei.
So this is theoretically the superior build.
All right.
I take a different level 7. Because when I get people out, if I use the 7 if I take this one and use it to give people move speed, they then just stop and mount up instead of using move speed to get away. And the armor is only physical armor. Whereas the 7 that I take, because I play while I do a lot of aggressive stuff, my goal with Mei is to be protective, right? Prevent a lot of damage. I like the damage reduction off of the other stuff. But the armor and move speed is weird. If the team can use those short bursts really well. And they have a really mobile team with Lucio, especially Lucio, but having Blaze, Falstad, and Mei all being able to dash.
All right, they're going for this boss steal. This is real saucy too, because now you have the rest of their team coming down flank, and they have the pressure with the mid camp, but he must have his gust ready, which is great point control.
Yeah, Lucio gets chased out though by the Vala. And
big stun by Chim Chim, and Your Majesty does go down.
They managed to take the boss without using Gust. I love Ice Wall for curing stuff, but I've been on an Avalanche kick lately.
All right.
Gather tribute or face what you pass. The choice is simple.
Okay. Your Majesty's almost up and could look for a really big entomb here. Yeah, if they wanted.
Yeah.
Is looking for it, I think.
Yeah, it gets Lucio caught. No Gust yet from Falstad. There it is. A little bit late. I was kind of surprised to see that, but
yeah, just a tiny bit late.
They escape without the healer.
It's a little bit unfortunate timing because they do have. This will be curse.
That's the problem with, like, oh, we're up on curses, we can give, but if you give the other team up to 2, then you have to fight for every single one.
Yeah. Oh, kill on the Bala.
I don't think it's gonna. Well, this is interesting. Okay.
This is like a slugfest here.
Yeah,
Bam,
Leo's
bam, punch
down,
here.
but gonna be back here shortly. And the Zul'jin gets popped. Blaze goes down. The Zul'jin, the Tazingo gets popped, and Blaze goes down. And this looks like a Heavy Greg about to be mostly eliminated from the fight. Oh, a slide. Anduin going into overtime in the aggression department, though. Anduin 2v3ing, trying to make plays.
Yeah,
And-
super saucy.
And Your Majesty going for a keep push.
Yeah, they don't need that port down there. They can just get keep here.
Has destroyed a fort.
Oh. Are they gonna get this pick out onto? Yep, what a route by Nyx there.
Is this... I wonder if they'll be able to end. Oh no, the keep still has a bit more health than I thought. They don't have the Vala. I think, yeah. Just the Lucio dead isn't going to be enough.
Yeah.
But I think they finish up all the tier 1s. Yeah, they finish up all the tier 1s. They got that keep. Falstad going to go to try to save the fort. I don't know if it's going to work.
Don't think he'll be able to, but it was a good try. They're gonna take a look at their boss, but Chromie checking it with the vision there.
Oop, big stun.
All right. Both teams have their level 20s now. And we've got Super Gus. I think Wind Tunnel is just so OP. Oh, and interesting, Your Majesty didn't take Buried Alive.
Went Burning Despair.
Yeah, he went for full out damage.
You know, I actually don't hate it. Falstad's the only one who can immediately get out. I guess Lucio with the high 5 kind of can. Well, and so, yeah, the silence stops people from using damage. Oh, no, May can also get out. Never mind. But Chromie can't walk out. Blaze can't walk out. The Buried Alive does damage, stops them from doing a lot of extra damage to you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of Buried Alive. I don't actually know how necessary it is.
Red team's core.
Especially if you're already the Drain build. Now, that being said, I feel like, yeah, should go Buried Alive. Getting some Falstad going back to base for clear. Using the Z to fly home.
This is... Camp is a little bit... That's blue team's camp.
Yeah, Ground Up really pushing back hard.
Yeah.
In this game, too.
I think it's going to come down to who gets the better engage.
I grow tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute.
And both teams doing boss.
I didn't check. Chromie still did upgrade Sands.
Okay, now they're starting the top boss. They behind by about half the. Oh no, they're not. Yeah,
This
by
is
about a
gonna be
third of the health bar.
Tricky for them because they do have open lane on bot, and now we have that. They have to go clear it.
Yeah, they've got to cap this quick, which I think Ground Up is letting them.
Do have a lot of pressure on mid also too, but they'll be able to clear that before blue comes up, and it looks like blue is marching down straight bot to see if they can support this boss and look for a pick, because if they get a pick they can end here.
I think both teams.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
There's a
big
grab on.
Entomb,
That's where that buried alive would have been big. The light bomb is avoided also with the homie bunker. There's the gust. Blaze getting stuck in the boss route. And then ground up obviously coming back in. Boss is still at half health, pushing in on the core. About to wear through that core shield. Here at level 21, this is a big boss. Blaze getting low, about to get stunned after being rooted. No, gets out of the stun. 75% core. And Zul'jin still has the the Tazdingo. That's gonna be game for ground up.
Yeah, what a great turnaround.
Yeah. Boss here pushing in onto the blue core. So yeah. Really tight game. Really tight game 2.
No, Leo like really pumping out that damage there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the benefit of the Burning Despair.
Yep.
Vala, I think, having a much better time stacking. I didn't see what the final stat count was. And maybe if I had had the talents on screen, that would have been good information for everybody.
Siki, are you okay, baby? Might have to take my puppers downstairs.
Yeah, I think mine need to go potty. Let me...
Might have to carry her down.
Oh.
She's been sleeping for a while. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go help her go
Okay,
outside.
yeah, I'm gonna take the puppies potty. I'm gonna put us on... I'll put us over here. All right, friends. Puppy potty break. One of the other teams, or the other teams are also doing bios, so we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hello, friends. We're back.
All right. Spoder time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Taco? Same first 4 bands?
Yeah.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Yep.
There's one. There's 2. There's 3.
And wait for it.
There's 4. I wonder if the Nubrak is to continually play Chrome.
Yeah, maybe. KMS uncle really wants to see Gazlo. I think they wanted Gazlo the last game too. Is
Yes,
Chim Chim a Gazlo god?
Here we go again.
I have no idea, but he definitely wanted to see the Gazla. And there's the Chromie again.
Who doesn't want to see the Wombo combo with the bombs?
Right? And a Joe pick. Alright, did you eat all the food? Good boy, Artie.
I do like Gazlo. I mean, he can anchor with his turrets on this. There's lots of tight corridors for his bombs, and just like bomb toss at 20 is ridiculous here.
Bomb toss is so. Wait, Artie grabbed his food scoop and moved it over to the couch. I didn't even catch that. I'll be right back. Don't want this getting chewed up.
Ooh, this is a saucy pick. The Diva coming out. We're gonna see a bomb. Speaking of bomb tosses, the garage tossing the Diva bomb.
That's a classic. Oh no, the dog's got out. I get a couch on the couch.
All right, they banned out that Leo.
Sylvanas. Good. Yep. Oh yeah, the classic. So check this out. You throw the light bomb onto the Diva bomb and throw it in.
Mm-hmm.
So they get stunned and then knocked out.
I want to see
I
this
stand
play.
by the 4-man Gaz.
All right, there's a repeat Malthael. Like, can stack off of that Diva mech quite well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is my jam.
All right, this is Lucio's best map, I think.
Oh, just
He's
because
gonna
of the maneuverability?
Oh, he's gonna be able to zoom around everywhere. Ooh, you don't see Phoenix often.
You mean the Fat Genji?
Fat Genji. Is everything gonna be Fat Genji?
I think so. Shiggity Wiggity, thanks for the follow.
This is double bruiser on the side of ground up. The hyper carry Phoenix.
Ready to roll it?
Hammer
Ooh, and a
again.
reprisal of the hammer. All right. Interesting drafts. Now, we'll probably see Malthael double soaking, and then they just try to push out bottom first. Right, Taco?
I think so. That's
Yeah.
That's pretty much, especially Pale. It's a short rotation, and then Pale Horse on top of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you just 4-man bot the whole time. I don't even know how much you play the objective on this, honestly.
Yeah.
Speaking of objective, we got Fangs on the Phoenix, Rano on the Garrosh, Nyx playing Andu Weenie, Army the US on the Diva, and Your Majesty AFK in base on Rag. He's jumping, he's not locked in. He's AFK, he's in base. Rag is in base, he's jumping. Who we got on Heavy Greg?
All right, we've got Corrosive playing Johanna, Randy Newman on the Lucio, Randy Newman on the Hammer Synthesis, once again playing the Chromie, and then we have Chimchim19 reprising their role on the Malthael. Take a look at these.
Oh, I like that line bus. Yeah, I assume White Horse is what you're always supposed to, Pale Horse is what you're supposed to take for everything.
All right. I think this is going to be rough on the melee. Just because of the hammer just plinking away from the...
I'm lagging? Are you lagging? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Hello?
All right, maybe the... Oh no, what happened?
Coffee, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back. Let me message the homie.
Yeah, it looks... So there was a network error?
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh my gosh, Taco.
Nah, they're going.
I'm starving. I need tacos. You should bring tacos to your casts.
I should. I tried typing to Fangs. The Newman's got it. Got her going. Got him going. And yeah, that was a little bit whack. Let's make sure this thing didn't drop out.
All right, we got Diva on bot camp and Malthael finishing out big camp for...
Big throw from the Gary on the Joe. Joe maybe gonna walk away, but getting a bit low. Hammer sieging up mid.
Big pull by the Johanna. Have to be careful though, being close to the gate with a Garrosh.
I'm showing a
All right. Looked like there was a rotation down bot and Malthael got picked by Diva and the Ragnaros.
looks like on both teams quite a ways away from the turn in. But trying to deposit what can be done.
Deposit.
Into the bank.
Diva could be in... Not Diva, okay. The Hammer looked like they could be in trouble, but was able to dismount Garrosh before they could get thrown.
Oh, I forgot to start a poll for this one. I mean, Pat forgot to start a poll for this one.
Alright, big toss out onto Randy Newman, and it's getting body blocked, and they do confirm the kill. On the hammer. I think both the bruisers down here are just plinking away at bot lane. They're getting some work done down there.
Sorry, I may have stopped looking at something important while I was looking at something else. So if I didn't show any action for a few seconds, it has nothing to do with the prediction that Brandon showed up.
Alright.
Ooh, again, another throw. Getting Lucio tossed out. Is that for the kill? The chastised land. And then there is the murder.
Yep, murder.
And a diva mech goes down.
Alright, let's see. Did Nyx go the same build? Yeah. This must be Nyx's comfort build on Anduin.
I like how Pat does not think I'll remember to close the pick. He's probably right, but...
Pat's usually right.
But nobody asked you, Patrice. Damn it, Patrice. Diva bomb throw?
Oh, there's the...
I mean, bomb toss?
Yep. The bomb toss. That's what I've been looking forward to this whole match, is watching that Diva mech explosion going on the back line.
Oh yeah, it's important.
Alright. Rosa's getting pretty chunked out from that Phoenix damage, and there's a big condemn coming out on Rag, and Rag to back off a little bit. The zoning swamp of sadness coming out. Who is beeping me?
Beep. Well, this is season 19, Pat. You're fine.
You know, big toss. Trait comes out from Johanna. There's the Phoenix ulti. Pew 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 pew. Alright, there's
not
light
gonna land.
bomb.
And then Mouthkill jump back in. Gary getting into kill territory, but it's also not level. Now there's level 10
yeah.
With a kill and a half.
Alright, they've got business to take care of in the lanes there.
Ektar, welcome to the area. And notice, Ektar specifically wants Randy with the Y to let's go. Doesn't care about Randy with an I.
Man, rude. I'm just kidding.
A boss or a fort and a half out of that push phase for ground up. Mouthfeel throw, that's gonna be big, and the
there's the Diva bomb toss again,
yeah.
And Chim Chim
does end up falling.
Yeah, that was so close. He almost got out, but not quite.
I think Ektar's glad that I brought you out of retirement.
Who's out of retirement?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not out of retirement. What are you talking about?
Did you cast last season?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I brought you out of retirement. I cast one match last season. It was great.
All right, big pick out on the Johanna there. They're going to be guarding those gems.
Ektar, it was a close one. I almost didn't get to have her join me tonight because she was busy beating children.
You're gonna keep telling that story?
No, I'm just gonna leave it like that without telling
true.
the story. It makes it more
I
fun.
see.
Until Twitch like gives me a strike or something. We'll clarify everything.
All right.
Not stop mentioning
Big
it.
Tots
just we'll
coming
clarify.
out with a garage. There's the light bomb landing, and Diva being a pest in the back. Unstoppable is Puff, but it is not enough to get away from the Chromie W. And
Oh
there's
wow!
big
Double
rag,
Sulfurous
double
Smash. Too soon, Executus. Oh, I was looking at my dog and I failed to follow the team for a sec. Big kill for ground up, but there's still a bit of a push coming in from Heavy Greg because they still have their tank.
All right,
hard to stop.
and
Ooh,
there's the
Hammer
disengage
Whoa.
with.
Is that gonna be the? No, doesn't
right.
get the sweeper out. Great interrupt by Joe.
Yeah, she used Blessed Shield to peel for that. So it was well done on Garosso's part.
Koku's here doing her analysis job, her analyst job. Yeah, Ektar, I don't know if you've been hanging out this week or for the past week, but this is a podcast, not a hotcast. I've actually been doing pretty good about staying on topic today, though.
All right, looks like you do get the turn in.
And to be fair, it's not insinuated child bludgeoning, it is actual child bludgeoning.
With a pool noodle, I'll add, in case you're wondering, Ektar.
Soft
All
but
right.
blunt objects. They are not sharp.
That's true, they are not sharp.
Gonna get in trouble at some point.
We do have, like, presenting sharp things in the dojo, but they're practice knives. They're rubber.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, there's the Blessed Shield coming out, looking for an engage. Army just zooms out, but they still need to focus on Claire here.
That's funny, Hoku. Uh-oh. That one wasn't me this time. Let's go back to
Oh, lag. Yeah.
Let's cover up the mini-map.
It's okay, Fangs. We all get lag on occasion. Ooh, I hear my husband downstairs. I think he came home and he brought me food. Isn't that nice, Taco?
I guess I'll see you later.
We'll finish the game.
Okay.
All right. It looks like lag has been resolved and we may continue the Spoder game.
Sylvanas, don't you do it. It's not my fault that you're... I can't find the right overlay to use. There we go. No.
Oh? Did it restart on your stream, Taco? I don't see it going.
It's a 30-second delay.
Okay. All right. They are in
the realm
Ragnaros's realm. Yep.
I love it.
Okay. We do have 16s.
Speaking of 16s, let's pull those talents. Going for that turn in.
A little little bit scary. They don't quite have 16s yet. They're still a bit away, and we can see on the map that they're going to be 4v5 very soon. And there's the flank by the Ragnaros, getting a lot of damage out. So if your smash comes out, but does not quite connect the way, I think it would have gotten the Chromie kill if it had been aimed a little bit differently. But great disengage and retreat by Heavy Greg.
Yeah, especially with the stun potential that Ground Up has, being able to get out, and that Lucy is very valuable for that too. Is really important.
Now they have 16, so at least if they get a fight, this would be the time to look for something, since, well, the Rag is not on the map right now. But he's coming back after securing that camp. Oh, there's a Blessed Shield coming out. Light Bomb goes down, but Nyx is just taken out immediately by Chromie, and there's a pick out onto the garage.
That is a big...
Phoenix goes down as well. Oh, go get the gems! The gems!
The gemmas. I believe this will be a red team turn-in.
Yeah?
That'll be a good screenshot for you, Hoku.
Alright, they're gonna boss and then turn in. This is a good play. What a turnaround on that fight. There's a Rag checking with a meatball. Sees the time trap, but I can't really do anything about that. Hopefully they'll get a lot of value out of this to see if they can get a turnaround here for red team. Chromie is a menace, Hoku. I agree.
Yeah.
A little sand menace.
He's a sandwich.
Oh, hello, Henry. Felt a snoot in my hand.
That's right.
Alright, they're in his realm.
Realm goes down quick. Boss and Spooter push coming in hot.
Yep. Alright, caught in the sand time, but oh.
Oh, the
finished off by BFG!
Okay, I feel like we found the clip that.
Well played. That was a saucy fight there. Big Condemn coming out, and oh, barely got out with a warp. Good timing.
Yeah, Hoku, I know the
Phoenix.
difference between grabbing clips and a screenshot, but I still thought you would enjoy it in case you make a portfolio.
Pew 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 pew! I wonder, on the side of Ground Up, if they ever do the Leo Entomb with the big laser on the Phoenix.
That's fun. I also like the big laser on the third spawn.
Oh yeah.
Heavy Greg gonna back out as Ground Up continues to do some lane management. Gonna go ahead and turn in the gemmas that are left.
I'm surprised they didn't like lie in wait somewhere, because they have 20, but now Ground Up will get 20. I'll get the pool.
Why do all the women in my life abuse me? Oh good, she could hear me from the other room.
Alright. Camps will be got. Lanes will be pushed. We wait for the rest of the gems to come in.
Gemma. Spider butt. Spider butt. Select. Turn in the spider butts. Did anybody click the... Nope, no one clicked the golden jewel. Nobody wants Harrison. Pat, get in here and click the gem.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, this is going on fight.
Alright. Diva getting in that mech, is getting pushed out, and then rethrown in. Love to see it. Great disengage. With the sands. Oh, they still need to take it. Okay, there it is. The mage minion. Big light bomb coming out and securing the kills.
Huge sulfurous smash.
What a back and forth game.
Still, yeah, I was gonna say it's such a tight game still.
Yeah.
This looks like turn in for for ground up. So is ground up like a directional they're playing from the ground up, or is ground up what they do to their team, to their opponent?
I don't know. You'll have to ask them.
We left those guys ground up.
Big toss out in the root. I do have to say I'm admiring all of the follow-up Anduin chastise with the grosh tosses.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And a hammer kill at the top of the screen.
Big
An
throw with triple
doggy at
stun.
the knee. Gary throwing out the Ragnaros for the homie save. And Keep goes down. With 2 kills, I feel like they should be able to win here. Going into the realm. Take a look at John's before the game closes out. Probably, that is.
They are in your majesty's realm. Joanna coming in with a big condemn. Pew 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 comes out. Oh, Nyx just running in there, but Johanna stops her with her unstoppable. But this core is going down, and
that's going to be game
GG.
number 3 in the set over to ground up.
That was a spicy series, Taco. Very
That
back
was-
and forth.
Yeah, that was interesting for sure. That was...
Love to see the beefy boys comp here on the side of ground up with the double bruiser.
What was the first pick then?
First pick, Anduin, I think.
That's...
And then I think it was like Chromie and Johanna was the... I think that's right.
Sylvanas, why are you being a nuisance? Do you need something? Do you need water? No, you have water. Do you need potty? You go outside? No, you just need to go harass your mother? Okay. So let's see if we can find a Weber view.
Yeah,
with
all right.
homie from game. I mean, from ground up. Let's see if I can get that.
Hello.
Hey.
I was just told that you might want interviews. I have no idea if that's true.
I just DM'd you.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I appreciate you pausing for me. Observers, unless they have the rest rule, can't type in the chat. But if you give them rest, then they can. No, it's okay. I appreciated it. I don't know if you saw the DM or the Discord message at that point, but
No, I did not.
Okay. So yeah,
Well.
good set, good series. Looked like it was a little rough and just progressively went up from there. Went from the ground up.
Yes, it did. It's incredible.
I was actually just asking Silk Coffee if ground up is directional or intimidating. Like, do you go from the ground up or do you leave your opponent's ground up?
I actually our name is like a three-way joke.
Yeah.
So the previous team that most of us were a part of was Skyfall, right?
Okay.
So the direct opposite is ground up.
Yeah.
Secondly, you're like grinding up your opponents, so ground up.
I was right
and
on
then,
that one. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And then the third one was literally just
yeah,
like
we're just
rising.
literally going to start back up from the ground
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
You what?
So
Sorry.
Go ahead, Bruno.
Yeah, we're just literally just going to start up from the ground up to get back on our feet.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
gotcha.
I think-
Yeah, getting back
I
up.
think when this team was made, we were the lowest in our div. So we were like, well, we're at the ground, but the only place to go is up.
Yeah.
So that's what our name is.
Hell yeah.
I
Runner,
love it.
really
That's
good.
a great attitude. Yeah.
Really fun garage play tonight.
Oh, thank you. My first game was fucking miserable. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit less fun, but I still feel like you had some good plays there. And then obviously this third game, really good plays.
Yeah.
You were on that Diva bomb toss with Garage, so well done.
Yes, there was a lot of desire in the chat for bomb toss tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is one of my favorite combos. I play both Garage and Diva specifically so that if I find either one of those players, we can do that combo together.
That's fun. So glossing over game 1, just a real quick, what happened?
I think we had a bit of miscommunication about how our combo was going. Like, we would have Raynor and Ariel like immediately use their boops like on targets that were thrown. And like, I get it. In the heat of the moment, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna rip all of my shit to kill targets. But you know, if you're knocking them away, you're losing out on kills. And I think since we were burning so many resources trying to just make those kills happen, we were losing out on it. Additionally, I think we were spending a lot of time like trying to make something happen instead of letting the engagements, the things just passively occur. We were trying to make an engagement. Yeah, we were trying to force it instead of letting our opponents make a mistake or whatever else. So I think we cleaned that up in our second and third game.
The aerial denial was just choking the life out of us, basically. And so we were just kind of constantly on the back foot from like the very first minute. And by then we had no ways of coming back properly until like a slim chance of, okay, maybe we can, it's 13, 15, maybe we can. Nope. Okay, we gotta look for a kill, any kills, and then we get to I think it was like 16, 18 at one point.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, by that point it's like, okay, now we're finally able to play the video game. Let's go. But by then it's like, yeah, we lost too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like after that, y'all were able to kind of regroup. Cursed Hollow was pretty back and forth. It actually ended up being a boss base race where whichever team died lost.
Yeah, I was actually really happy with the Cursed Hollow game. That one was super fun to play.
It looked like it was fun. It was very tight.
It was a very chaotic, glorious match.
Is there a better kind? I know at least for me, a lot of it was we were trying to shift away from team fighting into laning. But I mean, obviously for that map, you can't just lane the whole time because the objective is basically just an anti-lane tool. So you have these really fun interactions in the team fights where you're trying to win the team fights at the same time you're trying to balance laning. So for me, that's why it was so chaotic. But our tank player probably has a better grasp of it than I do.
No, it's just chaotic because they were just how to put it? I actually had a chance to actually dive into the back line finally by changing the Merton. So that allowed me to actually apply any amount of pressure instead of just existing and being it. I guess is one way to put it. Also, we were able to have a Leoric, which allowed us to have a much better front line because even if Leoric dies, he doesn't really care.
Yeah, I hate that Leoric can still slow the whole team while dead.
I mean, the other great thing...
He doesn't have to go back to base. He can spawn in the middle of a fight. He can shorten his spawn timer. And he can slow. It's absurd.
I know...
Don't forget about that part. He can scout.
Yeah,
he can scout.
The big reason we actually took Leo that game was we were frustrated with how much like they were just able to just charge through our front lines. We were like, oh, we'll just stick somebody that has like, I press E and I'm unstoppable for 5 seconds in front of us. You can't stun that, so we don't care. So that was our main deciding factor. But it worked out very, very well. I was very happy with it.
Yeah,
that's why they banned it.
Yeah, that's why they banned it, exactly.
Yeah. All right, take us through game 3.
Oh, game 3. So at least for me,
who picked that one? Did y'all pick that one, or
they did? No, they did.
Okay, they picked all 3 maps. Okay.
They picked all 3. I know at least for me, our last match that we played, we had a game 1 on Tomb, and it just went south super hard. So I was going into that game kind of nervous, but I mean, I was really happy with how the team played. I think we picked a strategy, we stuck to it very, very well, and people were actively like, like one of the things that we had learned in our last season is somebody is going to see something you can't. You didn't. That's just how it goes. For sure. So we have a system where it's like one person says out, the entire team's out. You don't question it. It's out. And that was utilized very well. I think people paid very good attention and trusted each other a lot, and that let us make very good plays and make steady forward progress, which worked out really, really well.
My team would never fight if we had that rule.
Damn.
Only the tank and the healer get to make that call.
Yeah.
Make them do work just before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of healers, I think y'all owe Nyx drinks for amazing saves and her chastise, like following up secured kills for you guys.
Oh yeah.
He played incredible.
It was so good, and the pick onto the Lucio is what allowed you guys to finish that game off on, I think it was Curse. Yep. Yeah, it was really well done. I saw great saves too.
Well, the Lucio was their team, our opponents, but I'm not even, without exaggerating, I think Nyx is our best player on our team, flat out.
Oriole and Andy's games were really. How are y'all liking that Oriole? The new Oriole?
Yeah, Nyx especially loves the new Oriole. She's told us that you do not need a team. You can just generate. You don't need a hat. You can generate enough energy on your own.
Oh, that's great.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Oh no, it's terrifying.
It's really spooky.
I didn't actually pay attention to the Oriole talents. So did y'all go the more like defensive talents to put on to put hat on the tank then, or? I
don't think Nyx takes like the same build 2 games in a row, so I couldn't tell you. I know she likes taking the Lash quest. She likes that one a lot. But other than that,
I know she also likes to take the 16 quest as well.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, they nerfed that one, right?
They nerfed it, but like according to her, it doesn't matter because you generate so much energy that you're still able to just hit that cap so fast. And it just doesn't matter. So, yeah, I 100% am certain that Nyx is like our deciding factor in our team almost every single time. She is so goddamn good. If she had come out and it was like, hey, I was actually a pro player for like whatever number of years with some team, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I'd be like, yeah, of course, absolutely, for sure.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, yeah, we actually had a player who's like, damn, you're gonna just upgrade your setup, and I think you'd be as good as any professional player. Jesus fucking Christ.
I think if she picked any game she wanted to, she could go pro.
Yeah, she is pretty good at most video games. I would say that much.
She's oh my gosh. we are incredibly lucky to have her with us.
Yes, I am very blessed to be her girlfriend. God damn.
Other way around, boyfriend.
Oh wait, my God! Damn it!
My wife is my healer, so.
Listen, I'm fucking delirious not to win. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
good. No, Nyx deserves all that praise. I thought amazing plays. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And if we're gonna go down the line of the rest of the team, I legitimately am terrified of Majesty's Rag. I don't think I've seen any other player make Rag do as much damage and provide that much CC as he does. His Rag is
when you're in his realm.
Unstoppable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. His Rag is unstoppable. It's oh my gosh, it's so good. I could gush about it all day.
Yeah, those two are probably the star players.
They pretty much are, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got the opportunity to chat with the dregs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get the lower rank people.
No,
Look,
no. It looked like really good, solid team play all around. Even with the rough game one,
Yeah.
the cohesion, the way y'all came back, it looked really good.
Yeah. Well, thank you for casting. We all really appreciate it, especially with the game that 2,000 people play.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's but I really enjoy it. I even enjoy it when I actually talk about the game too, so which I did this time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll be watching the stream sometime.
I know I'd like to go back through caster streams of our games, especially because you all see things that I just don't in the moment. So
you would have been so mad if it was one of my last two casts. I spent probably 90% talking about not the game.
No. But even then, it's like a simple this person sees does XYZ thing, and you're like, oh yes, of course. Especially because for enemy teams, you don't get full vision.
Right.
So just the casters being able to have full vision, but also just they'll look at things or call one simple thing. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from just the casters doing offhand comments about things.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. A lot, especially when we see talents or hero picks, and we're like, I wonder if they're gonna do this, or I'd like to see this happen.
Right. Yeah.
Or at one point on the other side, Randy Newman on Garden of Terror was doing.
Which Randy Newman?
Which Randy Newman?
The Sergeant Hammer one.
Okay.
Okay.
Was doing a siege camp, and y'all couldn't see it, and we're like, he's just sieged up doing the siege camp, taking all the hits, and then he immediately unsieged and started sidestepping. We're like, can he hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, things like that are fun.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the cast.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I do it because I love it. It's not gonna make me rich or anything. It's just purely a passion project. So.
I mean, I know in the future I would like to take some sort of petition up to high up in Blizzard to maybe get some more life into this game. But at some point.
I kept thinking, except for the part where I don't want to put money into Blizzard, I kept thinking if I win the lottery, I'd take $10 million of I will fund HOTS for however much for 2 years. Let's get some tournaments and shit going, and then. But
yeah.
I mean, without getting into too specifics, another player and myself have a very, very easy way to contact very high up in
gotta love that
Blizzard.
Yeah.
So we've been speculating how to, or if we want to draft some sort of letter or petition or some business thing, because at the end of the day, it's a business thing. It's not a players love it or anything. It's how does Blizzard make money out of this? And
yeah, that's
you got to present some way for them to make money.
I don't want Blizzard to make money, but I know they have to in order to do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's rough. I mean, the only solace I have is the previous CEO, is no
Gone?
longer there. Yeah.
Well, let's not get into all that, but I definitely
yes, absolutely.
No, I appreciate you. I feel it. But yeah, I'll rant against Blizzard anytime. I'll say this: the only good thing Blizzard does is cinematics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the best things they do. Yeah.
Oh, come on! You got to give them some credit for HOTS. Like we all enjoy this game.
That's true.
Yeah, but they don't do HOTS anymore. The only thing the only good thing Blizzard
you have
does.
one janitor. God bless him.
Yeah, Leor's down there
seriously,
sleeping.
thank you, HOTS janitor.
Thank you to the
We
HOTS
love
janitor.
you. We love you so much.
All right. Well, with that, thank you so much for hanging out with us and talking. Thanks for the fun set. Y'all go have a good time. And Sil and I will close out.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night, you two.
Oh, thanks. You too.
GG's, well played.
GG's.
Yeah. Sil, what a good set. I also forgot to ask you if you had any questions for them.
Oh, no. I mean, I superimposed my thoughts already. Thank you for allowing me room.
Yeah, I thought so also, but I just wanted to make sure. What a good set. And thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah. Sorry about the lag out there, everybody. I have not looked at the calendar yet. I may pick up a match last minute tomorrow. Not tomorrow night. Oh, hey, my team plays tomorrow night. The Regen D-Gens. Let's see if we have a caster picked up. Or is somebody, somebody picked up our match yet. Today's there for Tuesday. Still no caster, so if any casters out there want to pick it up, 8:15 or 9:15 EST. And then Wednesday night I'm doing stuff, but depending on when I'm done, I may pick up CM Daybreak, but that's going to be a tight scheduling, so I probably won't. I may pick up the last match available on Thursday, and Friday we'll be pushing it, but I might do that too. All to be determined. Vel, thanks for the gifted sub. And Coffee, thanks again. Once again, thanks for hanging out. Oh, wait, hang on. I have to steal Pat's points.
Why are you stealing Pat's points? What did Pat do?
I made a prediction that was, will I remember to close this poll by the end of the stream? And Pat put a bunch of points on no. I legit almost forgot. As the thing says, when nobody bets on it, nobody thought this would happen. Yes. Oh man.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. That was so close. All right, Coffee. Thanks so much.
All right. You have a good night, Taco. Good night, everybody.
You too. Good night, friends.
Bye.